stays alone. Never sheds a single tear. Whew. She stays in the coolest mood. Clearly, woman of the year. She and all her girlfriends, they go out dressed to win. She comes to the coolest side of town. But she lives in my lap. She lives in my lap. Forever my Beyonce. She lives in my lap. She lives in my lap. Andre 3000, you son of a bitch. She lives in my lap. Oh, she lives in my lap. She lives in my lap. Don't be afraid. Man, I gotta twerk the cigar later. She lives in my lap. Makes no difference. Just who we are. Come so close, but yet so far. Me, I love you. You've got me open wide. Please come inside. I'm yours, it's yours. Play, baby, play. What's going on? Glad to be here, you know what I'm saying? Great spirits of shit. It's Christmas Eve. Off like a motherfucker today. That's love. I gotta work Christmas, but hey. It's all about the night, you feel what I'm saying? Hey, divine messages. Reading starts in about 4 minutes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes ring, and we will begin. This is going to be a divine message for the week. Anxious to see what's going on. Actually, now, head, that's swords. Thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology. That's the direction you're going. Decisions you make it. Everything starts from the mind. Okay? And you got your cups. Shoulders. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators together on where you're going mentally. Heart and mind must be aligned with everything that you do. Who rules the heart mind realm and department area? That's the divine feminine. He can be a she can be a he. You know, I'll be rocking. Then you got wands. Wands are actions and behavior. These are things you're doing, things you've done. Not what you finna do because you ain't did it yet. You know what I mean? They are things, they are actions and behavior work, right? Plus, it's karma and accountability to what you've done or what you're doing, i.e. want. It's the present, ing. Whatever you're ing, those are your wants. Those are your wants. Whatever you're doing, whatever you've done. It's actions and accountability to what the fuck you've been doing and what the fuck you've done. Trust me. Ain't no type of anything for what you finna do. Who's the king of wands, by the way? That's the divine masculine. Because he rules the knees, wands, and toes. Pentacles arena. Pentacles are persons, places, and things. These things you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. All things expire. All things are temporary. All things have an expiration date. So, let's get this reading out. Got the divine feminine up top. Got the divine masculine at the bottom. This is just current energies between both masculine and feminine. Separate energies you guys are sharing. Things of that sort. So, first card in this message, overall energy, which is fairly important. Not very, but fairly. We got the Ten of Wands. This is you know what? Nigga, it's Christmas. I ain't feeling this. I'm not feeling this right here. Look. What is this? Oh, baby Jesus, get the fuck up out of there, man. Hey. Hey, you don't like how life just dealt you that hand and shit? Hey, reshuffle the damn deck, man. What You all that negative, goofy shit over there. Sorry, that rarely happens when I ain't going with a particular spread. Because the way that shit came out, cuz, and shit, I mean, it's Christmas. It's Christmas. I use y'all some clarifiers. Don't even trip. We're going to get y'all in the game, coach. Wow. Ooh, I should have kept that spread. This shit, why is the energies like this? It's Christmas. In Chicago, Northwest Indiana, though, it's grimy and gutter right now. Y'all say a prayer for this whole region. It's like this blizzard, man. Crime is getting out of hand, man. I'm just gonna say that. All right, reading starts in 6 minutes. Sorry about that. Looks like rough energy, man. Overall energy, fairly important. We got the 5 of Wands. I picked out a 10 of Wands for this. You know what I mean? And then it dropped down to a 5. Like, you know what I mean? I should have just kept that original spread, but you don't know what's over there. 5 of Wands. This is twin flame separation or outside conflict. If it's twin flame separation, let's put some more smoke on this. If it is separation between you and your twin, and I'm going to define separation. Queen of Wands. Yep. Okay. 5 of Wands. Wands process to 5. Ace of Wands is awareness. That's being awoke. That's being awake to where you can even like be aware of what a twin flame is, of who your twin flame could be, what a twin flame can be out here in these streets and in these divine realms of being. 2 of Wands is survival or making ends meet. In this case, making sense of shit. You got to keep this twin flame thing alive. Rules to this twin flame game. Rule number 1. I'm writing a book on it. Don't trip. It'll be actually in my LLE Ascension book. This rant. Got a few rants in the book. Coming in January next month. Y'all be ready for this shit. Ebook available 2nd week of January. Rule number 1 in this twin flame game, as told by DanielBoom of LLE Ascension. It's optional. This twin flame thing is optional. You don't have to fuck with it. It's like literally choosing to play a game or leave the game on the shelf. You don't want to play the game by yourself. Most games ain't built. Board games ain't really built for you to play by yourself. Chess, checkers, Monopoly. You know what I mean? Like Boggle, Life. You know what I mean? Scrabble. You know what I mean? These games are built. Jumanji. These games, and the twin flame game is Jumanji, by the way. These games are multiplayer. But in the twin flame realm, it's only 2. You only get 1 twin. There's other divines for you to fuck with because twins do pass away, unfortunately. So you can be with your twin, meet your twin can pass. Still people out here for you. You know what I mean? There's no multiple twins. You only got 1. And if you meet them, cool. A lot of people go through this lifetime without even meeting their twin. I tell you, if I could put a chance into the odds of statistics of meeting your twin, I believe it's a 1 in a 7 million chance. It's 1 in 7 million chance you're gonna meet your twin. I mean, could be higher. I wanted to say 1 in 7 billion, but I don't want to single us out from the rest of the divines and shit. But you know what I'm saying? It's rare. You even be aware and even have a twin flame demo to maintain. So rule number 1, it's optional. And the person who understands that the most is the divine masculine. Just keep it real. Feminine, that's something you be forgetting about, but you got to kind of remind yourself. Rule number 2 in this twin flame situation. A twin flame demo or situation or twin flame relationship or twin flame, 2 twin flames meeting each other, it's built for you to be the best person you can be. Who the fuck you was when you first met your twin is not who the fuck you are now, especially over time. Like I say, newbie, baby twins, y'all like 0 months to like 2 years. It's completely different what the fuck's going on between twins who've been together for 2 to 4 to 5 years, and then twins that's been together for 5 to 7 to 10 years and 10 year plus. 7 years is a sign of completion. You truly know a person in 7 years. That's when your twin really gonna know who the fuck you are. That's who you feminine, really gonna know what you're dealing with as far as the masculine is concerned. Talk to any of my clients. They be mad when I say it. Hey, take your time. Time tells with this shit. Don't, time. Well, I don't want to wait for years. Hey, it ain't up to you. Shit is out of your hands, and that's rule 3. Rule number one, this shit is optional. You know, you don't have to fuck with this if you don't want to. And you could be all in and your twin don't have to be. Because it's optional. Can't hate him for that. Can't hate her for that. You know what I mean? Two, the shit built to make you the best person you can be. You know, three, I forgot what I just said, but three would kind of be like, three would be, yeah, you in a twin flame situation, but it can vary. Not all twin flame situations are romantic. Not all twin flame situations are sexual. Even my twin flame situation, my twin flame is really like, I call him my old man. He's like my dad. He's 30 years older than me. He's a guy. I'm the feminine energy. He's the masculine energy. Ain't no sexual, romantic shit going on. It's definitely vibes, weird ass, intense ass energies and shit. Energies exchanges, not sexually and shit, but you know, same effect. Sex doesn't have anything to do with this twin flame thing. It doesn't have to be romanticized. Why? Because, like I say, it could be the same sex. You could be feeling them. They could be not feeling you because they're not. They don't have the same sexual interest as you. But that don't matter. That don't mean anything. So twin flame could be a family member. Say that shit on top for the niggas in the back. Hey, they don't even talk about this shit. Your twin flame could be a family member. They'll talk about that shit because it ain't marketable. So sex definitely ain't in the equation because your twin flame is like your cousin, your mother. So, like, I got a twin sister. He's not my twin flame though, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm just a special kind of guy. I got, you know, found my twin flame, and I'm a twin, and I'm a Leo, and my name is Daniel and shit. Like, it's just, you know, Hebrew name and shit. Any rate, saying all this shit to say this, you know, there's rules to this game. You gotta, I got it in a book. I can't sit down and break it all down. But those are the ones I really want you to understand. Rule number one, it's optional. Rule number two, this shit is built for you to be the best person you can be. Yeah, you change your twin to a better person and shit, and they take their better ass to somebody else. Well, they're just gonna better that person's life. They're gonna better the world. It's all good. You did your job. I'm going on 11 years with my twin flame demo. I've done my job. At this point, I've done my job. So whatever happens, I'm cool. I'm sure he'll be alright. I'll be alright. I mean, it's all good. Like I say, there's roles to this shit. It's in the book, but really get familiar with this journey. This shit is not. It ain't a game, even though I use a lot of game analogies and shit. But just know what twin flame situation you in. So when you're in separation, divine feminine, you don't feel too bad. And best advice I can give is know who your divine masculine is. Like, know who they are, not just, oh, he's my divine masculine, and you start getting readings over him and shit like that. No, 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 no. Know who the fuck he is. Spend time with this guy. Really get to know where he comes from, what he likes, what he's into. I mean, really get to know. Real true twin flames, in the first 2 years, you two are like two peas in a pod. If anything, you're getting to know each other. Get to know your twin. Do not just have a sexual relationship with your twin, because that shit is gonna be fucked up. Like I said, this shit is gonna go over time. This shit is forever. So if you rushing in this shit, trying to get this shit cracking early, like I say, you just self-sabotaging the growth and development that happens. You know, 5 of Wands. Separation is the glue that keeps the twin flame situation together. So after you become aware of your twin flame situation, Ace of Wands, 2 of Wands, then you got to keep this shit going. Divine feminine, you are. It's a chess game. Like, even though the divine masculine is the king, look how the king moves on the chessboard. How does the queen move on the chessboard? Right. King gets took, game over. Queen gets took, game still goes on. The divine masculine is the king for a reason. I broke that down in the head, shoulders, knees, and toes rant. But all in all, it's all on you, feminine. Whether you get in union, like out of separation, in the union, whether you buy your twin flame or not, whether you two hit it off or not, hey, that shit all depends on you. Masculine moves subconscious in this twin flame situation. He don't know what the fuck he doing, and you can actually like I don't know, maybe throw back old memories on shit y'all did together. It's like he don't remember that shit. Like, what? I remember what you was wearing. I remember what you was saying. I remember everything about that day. It's like when it's like he's got amnesia. It's almost like the world and karmics, what they do. You know, it's like they got a nebulizer and just erase all the goodness and all the good shit you give it to your masculine. Feminine. You catch a lot of flack being a divine feminine. Like, so much I want to say, and I'm rambling on the first entry, but it's just a lot of shit I really want y'all to understand. Or at least I'm trying to relate. Separation is the glue that keeps the shit together. So when you're in separation, divine feminine, get your shit together. Lose that weight. Feel real great. Get your glow on. Make that business move. Get your money up. Motherfucker, go hard. So when your masculine see you again, and he will, he can be a she be he, you know, I be rocking. It's better. Told you, masculines got amnesia. They moving in this shit subconsciously, like, and they're the king of wands, the king of actions and behavior, and the king of manifestations. Pentacles. Pentacles are essentially manifestations, but it's something you could taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. Pentacles are. You know, masculine is more physical, sight-based. They have to physically see change with you to get on your team, to get back on your team, to might want to fuck with you again. Maybe you letting yourself go slowly. You don't see it. Or you ain't tripping over some shit like that, but he see it. It'd be best if you kind of got your shit together. You know what I mean? It's like you get your shit together, and then he's like, oh shit, you look good as hell. I knew you could do it, this, that, the third. He wasn't around. Ain't like he was supporting you and shit. But it's like, masculines have a way to get you to do shit you need to do subconsciously. They're doing this shit subconsciously. They got a way of getting you on your shit to better you. That's what your divine masculine is there for. Number one, to put fire under your ass. At least in my twin flame situation, it's always like that. I love when my twin flame doubt me because I love proving this nigga wrong. I love when he got some shit to say or some, what? Yeah, I bet. I'm show this motherfucker. And I go hard, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm doing it really to get a reaction out of his ass, but in reality, I'm doing it for me. I'm really doing it for him, but in reality, I'm doing it for me because I needed to do this for me. My twin knew I needed to do half the shit I needed to do for me, but if the only way for me to get on my shit is for him to like stop fucking with a motherfucker, like I say, the separation. You know how separation is, divine feminine. You're away from your twin. You're separated from your twin when there's no more contact. When it's like the shit they be on, I'm telling you, it's subconscious. Your masculine ain't intentionally separated. Like I say, separation has to happen. It ain't just about you, feminine. Your masculine be going through some shit. They're the king of wands. You're just the queen. Real shit. It's the reason why your masculine the king. They go through more fucked up shit than you, feminine. More traumatic shit than you, feminine. More shit. You think you going through shit? Masculine going through times two. There is no comparison on who going through the most or who's suffering the most or who's, you know, spiritually torn or whatever the fuck. Like, whatever you're going through, your master's going to do that shit times two. And your master don't know how to deal with it. That's the difference between you and the master. You know how to explain this twin flame shit. You understand it. You're talking to psychics and shit. You're like, as most feminists do, using your intuition, cups, I mean, feelings and emotions, which are just indicators of where you're going mentally, aligning your heart and mind with this to go all the way. You know how to maneuver. You know who to talk to. You got like-minded friends, you can really get what you need to get you through the situation, which feminines need the most. Because like I say, it's really on you. Masculines, they don't have those outlets. They can't talk to their fucking friends and cronies about this. It's hard for you to find somebody to talk to about this, right, divine feminine? Yeah, imagine how divine masculine feel. They try to introduce this shit to their karmics, to their friends, to their family, but it don't make sense to their family. I'm sure my masculine get to explain who the fuck I am. And who's that young man you always spend a lot of time with and shit? You know what I mean? Don't tell what the fuck you be saying. You hear? Like, to be, like I said, that's my old man. Anybody ask? That's my old man. That's my pops. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's pops. You know I never really had a dad. He's that. He ain't never had he ain't got no kids. He ain't never had no son shit. I'm that. Like I say, your twin is gonna fit in your script like yin and yang. Like, that's what a twin flame is. They're tailor-made and perfectly formulated for your life, for the person you are and shit like that. And it's vice versa. So feminists fucking tripping on separation, man. It's supposed to happen. You ain't gonna understand this till years. So you newbie twins, y'all ain't gonna feel me. Ain't supposed to. You learn by doing. I mean, INGing, living, learning, and earning. LLE. Let's get to the bottom line. Bottom line, more important than anything, we got pain. And pain is mental. And pain is something you register. Pain. And pain is mental. And pain is something you register. This is my Tupac Pain card. The song Pain by Tupac in the Above the Rim soundtrack. Like when you get a chance, play that song. That's the energy of the Three of Swords in my deck. Pain, because you got to go past the point of return. Process. Ace of Swords is ascension, essentially. That's going up. It's only one right way in life, and that's up. You got left and you got right. You go right. Right is up. You can go left, right, up, down, south, east, west, north. You're just going to go in a fucking circle. Just going to do a 360. You got to get up to get away. It's to the fourth, fifth dimension. It's mentally ascending. It's mental getting in touch with a higher power. Sword, that's your mind, right? God indwells our mind. So God is always with you. I mean, that's how God fucks with us. Through the mind. If we didn't have a mind, we wouldn't be connected to God. That's the antenna. You know what I'm saying? So everything starts from the mind, right? Boom, it's time to go up. Now you got options. Two of Swords is options in my deck. You got options. You ain't gotta go the right way. You ain't gotta go the road less traveled. Like I said, the higher you go up, the less people around. When you go on a higher path, you're not gonna have people to feel you. Whether you're in a twin flame situation that's taking you up, that's what happened with me. You know what I mean? Once I'm in my twin, that's when I started ascending. And it's been a very lonely, solitary monk lifestyle I done had. You know what I'm saying? The past motherfucking 11 years I've been in this demo. You feel me? But and then you gotta know what to use your demo for. Like I say, I utilize my twin flame demo to help y'all with yours. I mean, given the pedigree of my shit, given what I got going on, it ain't like it's a romantic thing. This shit is purely, it's like research. I mean, I use this research. I use this like cheat sheet, a rubric. Like I'm really passionate about this twin flame shit. To like I say, to where I've dedicated my life. Really analyzing it, looking at it in ways motherfuckers ain't looking at it. Looking at it in truth, the way it ain't being really presented. You know what I mean? This twin flame shit has been sexualized, over-sexualized, over-romanticized. It's fantasy, not even reality anymore. The reality of the twin flame demo, it's built for you to be the best person you can be. Okay? It's more God-based, spiritual path, purpose-based, and sexual romantically. Like, you know what I mean? Hey, there's options out here. You can go to people to hit, you can go to different psychics. If you feel what I'm saying, you can go to somebody else and have them kick it in a way where it's more digestible. A lot of people want to be sugar-coated. A lot of people don't want the truth. They just want a beautiful lie. You can run to a beautiful lie. A lot of people can't stand in their truth. They want to hide. You can hide. You can live in private. You can, like I say, you can go in any fucking direction you want to do. At the end of the day, you always going to end up going back to the right path. And that's paid. To go in 3 circles. It's like you knew which way to go in the beginning. All right, fuck it. Let me try my options. Exercise my options. 2 of Swords. That's free will. It's nothing God gave us. Free will. We ain't got to do what God tells us to do. We ain't got to do what nobody tells us to do. We can literally do whatever the fuck we want to do. We are gods out here. Any direction it says you want to make, you can go in that motherfucker. That's the power of being a God. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's only one right way. And if you ain't figured that out in the first circle, you're going to figure it out in the second time. And even with the second warning, you choose to go another direction. Hey, you can keep going. I told you, it's a 3D. You can keep going in circles all you motherfucker want. It's time to move forward. Feminines have moved forward. Masculine, it's time to stop going in circles, man. I know your feet hurt. And yeah, it sucks that all this shit your divine feminine was saying is true. It sucks that you finally aware now. It's like John McClane in Die Hard when he threw the body on Carl Winslow and shit. Like he had to get the cops' attention somehow. He tried to put a fire alarm and, you know what I'm saying, did a lot of shit. Cops wasn't trying to hear none of that shit. All right, fuck it. Throw the body out the window, follow this motherfucking car. He about to have a goddamn heart attack. Gonna die. I mean, his body's falling out the motherfucking sky. Hey, welcome to the party, pal. Masculine. Welcome to the fucking party. All right, you ready to go past point of return? All right, let's go. Feminine. You come into the situation with the 7 of Cups. Pimp Cup Chronicles. 7 of Cups is my deck, and is the Pimp Cup Chronicles. What the Pimp Cup Chronicles represents is, it's like Papa got a brand new bag, new swag, new steez. Like 6 of Cups is the sauce. That's your essence, that's your style, that's your steez. That's what makes you you. Everybody is saucy. Everybody is sauced up. Why? Because we all love by God equally. I mean, we all have a fair shake at life. No matter who the fuck you are. You got a fair shake at building the world that you want. I mean, we all have free will. We all got rights as human fucking beings. I mean, equal rights. It might not be happening in our countries and in our state legislations and shit, but divine and universally, we all got equal rights around this bitch, and that's something you're gonna have to acknowledge. But guess what? Yeah, it's cool for everybody to be all that, but you gotta be all that in a bag of chips. You know what I'm saying? And this bag of chipsness differentiates you from everybody else. We're all clones, essentially. But we have to have a personality. We have to be different. We all look the same. Okay, how I'm gonna change my look? I'm gonna wear glasses and grow my hair out. Okay, how this other person gonna stand out? They're gonna shave their hair and get tattoos and shit. Like I am not a clone. I am a person. Yes, we all look the same. Yes, we have the same shit going on as human beings, but I am different. You know what I'm saying? I am not different from you or better than you or higher than you. You know what I mean? Because we all on the same fucking plane. It's just I am. 7 of Cups is I am. You know what I'm saying? I am. Like you got humans and you got gods. This is the God in you. This is the talent in you. This is the love in you. This could be just love. You ain't spiritually inclined, none of that shit. You just a giver. You know what I mean? You just give love to everybody around you. I mean, that's your contribution to life. That's what you do. You're love. We're embodied in the motherfucking flesh, and you just giving love to everybody. That's your thing. Like Mr. Hotspot. I like that. Hey, Mr. Hotspot, I used to love that motherfucker. I don't see him nowhere. I think he in church now. Doing his thing. More power to him if he fucking with the right church and shit, you know. Cause I'm Christian, Church of God in Christ's Domination, you feel me? It's like Mr. Hotspot, you know. Your smile is warming. Hey, when you smile, I can feel it warming on me. Show your teeth. You know what I'm saying? Homie was different. He was just love and body and one energy. That's who the fuck you can be. Just show love out here. Like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna wake up and just high five every fucking person I see today. And it becomes a thing. Why? Because you literally, hey, high five. Whether it's kids, people, you don't know who needed that high five today. I mean, it's really an act of, could be just your fucking energy smacking their ass and putting good shit in them. You know what I mean? Like, hey, something in you, cuz this could be a product, service, invention, business, whatever the fuck it is, G-baller. It's time to get this shit out. Because number one, the world need it, and number two, it's going to benefit you. How this ties into twin flames and shit. I would just say bring the best out of you so your twin can see that shit. I mean, it could just be who you really are. Like, as an overweight guy that's been dealing with weight issues for a while now, like, I'm up and down, like Luther Vandross. I'll be big and I'll be small and I'll be big. I mean, you know what I'm saying? As a Luther Vandross type niggas, it's like, I see people reaction when I am healthier, when I am slimmer, when I am like my mom. She love that shit when I'm small. My twin flame, love that shit when I'm small. Because it's like, nigga, you healthy, I bet. I see you, bro. Mom, she the same shit. When I get big, it's like, she ain't feeling that shit. Every time I get like over 265 pounds, I'm out to smacking my chest like, boy, all that fat, man, you better get that shit off your heart. You know what I mean? Get the shit, get back to how you was, you know what I'm saying? That ain't good, boy. Like, come on. I mean, twin flame, same shit. Like shit he said before I lost all my weight was like, boy, you were soft. Like, man, you better harden up. I ain't give a fuck he meant. You know what I mean? He said it straight like that and say nothing else. You know what I'm saying? That was like the last time I seen him for a while. And talked to him for a while because he like won on separation mode. Like I say, MIA mode. I'm been in Twin Flame demo for about 11 years. So when my Twin Flame separates, I know to just leave it be. He's coming back. They always come back. True Twin Flame situations. The Divine Masculine always gonna come back. I mean, you gotta come back for the sauce. Divine Feminine is the sauce maker. Divine Masculine is the sauce taker. Divine Feminine is the bartender. Divine Masculine is the bar patron. Divine Feminine is the drug dealer. Divine Masculine is the addict. But you really can't have a drug dealer without addict, and you can't have addicts without drug dealers. You know what I'm saying? Like, can't have a bar without bar patrons. Like, it's all symbiotic. The relationship or the demo or the bond between you and your twin flame to pull a dynamic when you're in separation. My advice, and I'm giving you free game. You know, I charge for this. Respect the boundaries. Your masculine. That's all separation is. Your masculine stops playing this game, the twin flame game. He stops playing. He takes like a fucking sword like Rufio. Rufy! Oh! That nigga just draws a big ass circle around him. It's borders. Stay the fuck from outside. Like, stay the fuck from inside my circle. But I mean, like, why you do, like, I don't do this shit with you. He set boundaries, respect them. You don't want you calling, don't call. You don't see you, don't see him. Let him. It's a reason why masculines do that. You gotta get the book. You gotta fuck with me. Like, I mean, fuck with your boy. You know what I mean? I can really put you down. PMD. Put me down, I can put you down. YO, Divine Masculine acts the way he acts. But like I say, in reality, if you knew who your Divine Masculine was, Divine Feminine, you'll know why he does that. Why he needs space. Why it's too much. It's too much. Masculine's gotta. That's a separation. Time out. Like, fuck, I'm tired as hell, but I want to win this game. So shit, let me at least let me catch my breath. Fuck. I mean, the teammates might be like, man, let's finish this shit. What you doing, bro? Like, I mean, fuck that. Let me take a break. Shit, man. Let me catch my breath, though. This shit too much. Or it's like, you about to perform. Best example I can give. It's like your masculine is an artist. You are like the manager. Fine thing. Because you got the sauce. He's the sauce taker. He's the sauce maker. Like, you get him a show at like the best venue. And, you know, like I say, as a masculine, puts on his front, like he got it all together, like everything cool in the gang and shit. But inside, he's scared. Shit, he ain't gonna let you see. You know what I mean? And, you know, it's like, you really don't know your artist. It's like you thinking he's like overconfident, but in reality, he's got anxiety problems and shit. He's suffering from a little mental health and shit. Things that's all coming out now. Because this is a big show. This ain't no little ass show. Otherwise, he wouldn't be acting like this. It's a big show. This is big for his career. It's big for your career. And it's like you sit at the side of the stage like, yo, where the fuck he at? You thinking he skipped out on the show. You thinking he found another manager. You thinking the worst. When in reality, your man's in the bathroom throwing up. From nervousness. He ain't been drinking or nothing. This is motherfucking scared as hell. This is big. It's too much for him. So 20 minutes later, he gets to the stage. Doesn't want to perform. Hey, I can't do this. The fuck you mean? I put my whole feminine, I put everything on the line for this shit. I put my fucking reputation. I put my money. I'm finna lose. Damn it, I ain't fucking with you. What you want? I can't do it. I mean, you gotta go out there and tell his fans or tell the people, hey, there's no show today. And they're throwing cups at you, Divine Feminine. They're, like I say, it's your credibility. He's a fucking rock star artist. They gonna sympathize with him anyway. Oh, he was just, having a bad day. That's fucking poor manager. Yeah, blame it on me. That's really that's like life of a twin flame. A divine, life of a divine is hard. That's why you gotta move like a queen on the chessboard. How does a queen move on the chessboard? All over the place. You gotta get from one side of the board to get to the other side of the board. And just like chess, what is your job, Divine Feminine? To protect the king. But it ain't really the king, because you got pawns, you got bishops, you got knights. You protecting the kingdom. That's your job. You protect the kingdom. His job is to rule the kingdom. And then look how a king moves in the chess game. All analogies. So the masculine moves to respond, moves to run away. He ain't on the offensive. Masculine's on the defensive every time. There is no offensive. The only offensive you get is the first move that the king makes. Because maybe you're just moving him around. he ain't running. You just, you know what I'm saying? First move the masculine makes ain't his original move. Masculine is the initiator. Masculine is the flame that lit your Olympic torch. But then he went cold after that. And it's been your job since that first initial awakening, ignition, to light your masculine's fire. That's your job. To get him lit like you is. To get him aware like you are. To get his heart like yours. To have him moving like you moving. It's a tough job, but it's given to the divine feminine, it's given to 4 people. So feminine, it's a lot inside of you. Please access that shit. I'm gonna make this 2 parts because I'm kind of taking long here. So, masculine, you come to the situation with the 4 cups. You've had this very frequent. 4 cups is the world. It's temporary space and time where all things expire. The 3rd dimension. It's a low level of being. The world is beautiful, but it ain't got shit compared to the beauty of heaven. The world is big, but it ain't shit in comparison to the universe. It's a speck of dust in a fucking ocean. It's a lot of good shit going on in the world, but it's a lot of evil shit going on in this bitch too. You gotta know what the world really is. The world is a sugar-coated apple to the average people in the world, the people who are on the frequency of the world. You know, people who want to keep up with the Joneses, people who have no fucking life of their own, living vicariously through other people, users, takers. You know, motherfuckers who ain't contributing nothing to life outside themselves. Motherfuckers who just surviving like birds, bees, bears, boars, babies, bacteria and shit. That's the world. Oh, you negative. Yo, look at the world. No, it's the truth. The fuck? You know how many people out here dead from living in a sugar-coated world? You're just walking off the cliff. You're just walking to your demise. It's 222 going to 223. You better recognize what the fuck the world is. And, nigga, the rouge of the world is wiped off. It ain't even sugar-coated no more. Like, the fuck? The sugar-coated candy ate off this bitch. The apple rotten as a motherfucker. But it must be a hologram to make it look like it's normal. But, hey, nigga, the real world. That's why y'all live in the 4th, 5th dimension, which kind of represents the Matrix. Last shit I'm gonna say, I'm gonna move on. It's like the Matrix. What is the real world? That shit look fucked up. It's crummy. Y'all eating, like I say, you eating goop. People, you know, living on the shit. People stink. You know what I'm saying? Like, the real world don't look too appeasing, but it's the real world. And what the real world represents is the last race of the human mankind still fighting to survive. Hello? That's what the Matrix represents. We in the real world. The majority of the world is living in a fucking bubble. They live in a motherfucking Matrix. They don't even know what the fucking real world is. They live here, they living in the world, don't even know what the world is. That's like I say, the people who awoke, the people who see the world for what it really is. It's like living in Zion. It's a fight for survival every day. It's a lonely, solitary life, but it has to be done. Because like I say, it ain't about you no more. It's about mankind. It's about humankind. It's about mankind and God's purpose with us. We all have a job to do. This is how divines think. People in the world ain't thinking like this. People in the world just are focused, I'm telling you, on physical. The world will tell you how to get money. They'll tell you how to feel good. They'll tell you how to make your relationship better. They'll tell you how to, like I say, you can literally YouTube anything you're trying to do on a 3rd dimensional basis. You know what I'm saying? The world is built to keep you in the world, not to ascend from it. It's a lot of fakes out here. It's a lot. I'm telling you, it's a lot of Jim Jones out here. It's a lot of false prophets out here. There's a lot of shit going on here. Masculine. Don't get caught up in the world. Like they say, you need to exit. It's time for you to really leave the world. You've been in it too long. Where do you see Neo in most of the Matrix movies? The fucking Matrix. This nigga be in the Matrix more than anywhere. Where does Trinity be at most of the time? Zion. Not plugged in, not jacked in. It's shit that has to be done at home. That's Zion, fourth and fifth dimension, the four wands essentially. Masculine, you spend a lot of your time in the Matrix because you can hide in the Matrix. Trinity's in the Matrix. She's getting chased by agents from the moment she jack in to the moment she jack out. It's a fight for life and death every fucking moment in the same world you living in. But don't you see how divine feminine looks at the world different from you? Looks at love different, life different, everything different. Y'all living in the same world. But how is your divine feminine on a higher cause, on a different path? Totally different from any and everything you've ever seen in this world. Note that. And the Four of Cups can also represent karma, shit you going through constantly. Like I say, ascend, masculine, ascend. Feminine, you, in regards to yourself, you got the Eight of Wands. This is communication. Communication is 80% nonverbal. It's what you do that counts. It's what you've done that counts, not what you finna do. So quit saying what you finna do and start really doing shit. And then start saying. And what you're saying and what you're doing got to correlate. Communication. It goes with the fuck I've been saying this whole time. How your masculine, his action and behavior can tell you everything you need to know about it. If you really study and if you was a smart guy, like it wasn't time to learn about my twin flames trauma and background and like where he really came from, but he told me all this shit. Once again, like what the fuck are you doing with your twin? Like, are y'all just knocking boots all day and y'all ain't really fucking building? So in reality, you've been fucking a stranger this whole time, but you really don't. Like, that's your twin. That's fucked up. Like I say, even how you move in this twin flame situation can bring karma to your shit. Yeah. It's who you are as a person. It's who your twin is as a person. It's what God got for y'all mixed with the choices and the directions and the decisions and the actions and the behavior y'all want. Like, it ain't just one thing that determines this twin flame shit. It's everything that determines this twin flame thing. So, you know what I mean? Feminine is how you move. It's how your divine master move. It's how people in the world move. You'll know exactly who ain't got your best interest at heart from their actions and behavior towards you. Or people who want to change and modify their actions and behavior with you. It's like you got a potential mate. Be a little rough around the edges and shit. You know what I mean? Like, and you just, like I say, it's like, hey, if you want to be with me, I can't get with you in this current state you in. You're going to have to drop your lifestyle. You're going to have to, like, change your life around because I'm not going to put my life or our children in danger because you're still in the streets, because you still whatever. You know, I need you to change. Not for me, just be a better person. I'm not dictating you to change. Like, I'll accept you however you are. But it'd be better if you're really serious about so-and-so, then change needs to happen. And it's like, you express that, communicate. It ain't just what the fuck you said, it's how you moving. Because how you moving is really going to dictate for him to want to change his actions and behavior. Ain't nothing going to change till the person changes. You can't change a person. You can't fix a person. You can help, you can guide, you can assist. But fixing people, changing people, that's outside our hands. God be trying to do that with people, and he's got the highest power. You know, God can be he, I'll be walking up there. But, like, you have to move different. What you're saying, divine feminine, and what you're doing has to correlate. Period. Masculine, wrapping this up, and then we're going to get to part 2. Masculine, in regards to the divine feminine energy or the feminine energy, could be a karmic feminine, it could be just feminines in your life, feminines who are here or not here. We got the Ten of Swords. This is death or a permanent ending. Gotta put smoke on this. Knight of Pentacles. So, masculine in regards to the feminine energy. I see a few things. First of all, when it comes to women in general, you need to just Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is death or a permanent ending. It could be the death of an old ideology. It could be the death of a person. It could be, like I said, divorce. Ten of Swords could be like divorce. Ten of Swords could be like the end. You know, whatever you had going on with this particular feminine energy is over. And even if you do come back or get back with this person, it ain't going to be the same again. This is like you being groomed by a person. It's like an ex trying to influence you, or an ex that is influencing you. This could be, and what makes them an ex is, like I say, you next to them. You know they're not the one. So whatever you're doing with this person that's trying to groom you, you got ill intentions with them, just like they got ill intentions with you. Thus is karma. Whatever the fuck you doing is being done to you. So if you say you got a girlfriend, but you got other honey dips, then your girlfriend got other honey dips. And until, like I say, you make this girlfriend a fiance or marry this gal, it's like she ain't yours. Like I say, it's gonna be a death to that old ideology you really had with like relationships. I just see a lot of masculines, like the way they used to deal with women, that shit dead. Maybe dealing with women, in general, dead. I mean, like I say, it's a new life, new ways. It's 2022, 2023. You'd be surprised. So either your old ideology is finished, like I say, it's how you get chicks. It's what you usually do with them, or what you usually allow them to do with you. It's something, how you've been operating with women, like that shit dead. You're gonna either have to grow up or find a new rap. Because this shit is a rap. What you've been doing, what you've been saying, how you've been moving, that shit over with. At least with feminines in the world. As far as the divine feminine is concerned, we're not talking about the divine feminine because, like I say, Ten of Swords don't ever apply with divine feminine. Other than that, I just say you getting groomed. I think you're getting groomed by, it's either some shit your mother told you that you just like not finna do. It's like the energy of like, you coming up in the world kind of young, kind of got, it's like you kind of got some homosexual type vibes going on. And your mother being who she is, strong, authoritative, matriarchal, very influential in your life. Peep that, sink that, and was like, yo, no. No, I know. I mean, I don't fault you. There really ain't nothing wrong with it, but for family's sake, for legacy's sake, just family legacy, church sake, spiritual sake, for various reasons. That ain't best, but established. Not that. I mean, so promise me, you're gonna get married, you have children, you're gonna live fruitful. Because I don't want you going that route. And it's like, mother dies, some shit. Maybe she says that on her deathbed, whatever the fuck. And it's like, even though he is who he is, but it's like he not. Because he's out here literally not living a lie, but more so like living a promise. And it's like, mother's not even here anymore. And it's like, just an example, just some shit I'm getting shown. Just like, so he's married, children, shit like that. Years pass. It's to the point where it's like, I need to be me. I need to be myself. Now you finna break the hearts of like several people just to like, to the swords, like just to free yourself from the grooming, from the I don't know. It's like, I see that a lot too. Like, people respect dead people's wishes and demands over their own, like, life and shit. You know? I guess to keep that connection there, I never lost my parents, you know, so I don't really, that's some shit I can't talk about. Some shit, you know what I mean? My twin lost both of his at a young age, you know. A lot of people I know losing parents, you know, lost parents at a young age, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not telling people how to mourn or how to, you know, I'm just saying, let the dead rest. Maybe what the fuck they wanted for you was what they wanted for who they thought you was, but they really probably didn't know who you were. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be yourself out here. Makes no sense for, like I say, you to be hiding who you really are, what you really want, what you really about for the sake of, like, grooming. Like, it deals with grooming. It deals with like grooming. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen a lot of homosexual people get shitted on in church. I grew up in church. You know what I'm saying? Shitted on in church. For their sexual orientation. Preacher sitting there really doing a whole sermon destroying whatever's left of this young man who just is sexually attracted to a different type of situation, y'all. Me being the motherfucking analyzer I am, I'm just peeping that shit like, damn, that's fucked up. And the choir director, gay as a bitch over here, but you want to sing with this nigga. I'm like, okay, that's crazy. I know it's a lot of them niggas up here, but singling out, wow, that's crazy. Like, continue. I'm like a fly on the wall. I just be sitting back and analyzing everything. You know what I'm saying? It's just a shame how society can, like, society, church, military, prison, government has a way of just, like, grooming people to, like, not be themselves, man. I wish I would give a fuck what motherfucker got to say about what the fuck, how I'm living, what I'm doing. What Missy say? Who I'm licking and sticking to this man ain't Joe's. Like, who the fuck gives a fuck who fucking who around this bitch? As long as they ain't trying to fuck you, you straight. But I see a lot of these straight motherfuckers who uber bi-curious, and that's just weird as hell. I'm a feminine energy, right? And what makes me a feminine energy is just I just move different from regular dudes. I'm not the regular guy. I ain't into what the average nigga into. You feel what I'm saying? I see the difference between me and, like I say, common men. I just move different. What I see in the common man is they really appreciate the male form of other males and shit. Me, Be at the gym, niggas be trying to talk to me. You nigga trying to talk to me? Peace out, bro. Who's what? What's good? You good? Oh, okay, man. Let me finish this workout. Woman want to talk to me? It's all good. What up, shawty? Yeah, you good? Yeah, how long you been going here? Yeah, you smelling good? Shit was good. Like, I mean, it's my preference. Public preference. I'd rather go to a party with bitches instead of a sausage factory. The fuck? Where the women at? Where they at? Dirty? Like, other people got other preferences. What I'm seeing now, these straight guys, man, straight men are hanging with men. It's like bros over hoes, man. I don't know. I don't know. Shit changed since 212. I say all this shit to say this. Be you. So you ain't confusing motherfuckers out here. So you ain't sending mixed signals out here. You know what I'm saying? Be you. So you ain't being whoever your parent wanted you to be. Especially if they ain't even here. How they dictating you from the grave. That's crazy. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. That's part one. We gonna get to part two. Hold up.